setup for Evos is looking to counterpick whatever RRQ has to offer. They're just going to hold it above their heads, and RRQ, they feel this. 8 seconds into this left. What are they going to pick?
Well, RRQ is running out of time, and I talked about Masha, and I'm a big fan of this sort of pick, but how can Evos stop this Masha? Because they need something to actually haul them through, either whether if she joins in the fight or even if they hit into that split push, because this is going to be a huge problem for them in the long run.
Yeah, I kind of feel like, you know, Evos is in this awkward position where they want to pick up the Lolita, but they kind of can't. And they also want the Chang'e, but they also kind of can't. So what can you lock in at this point, which is super safe? If you want the Gushing, sure, he might be able to perform, but Lilia with the black shoes, if they play their cards right, she won't die to the initial burst if they time it right. So they lock in the Chang'e, willing to let RRQ ban out, or maybe, well, they have to ban out the Lolita.
They have to, or else Evos will be able to secure it, or I'm not too sure about this. Like, they still go in for the slim ban way early on, but they could have used it to actually prevent this from happening. But I think RRQ knows that they can actually deal with this trap. And heading into this, they still need their marksman in a sort of sense. So Akai will be banned away. Now,
smart.
I'm thinking about this. Like, this is definitely great because they know that Masha could only get clipped for the longest of time if it was to be a Hurricane Dance. Going in with the Petrify first and then head towards the ultimate, then that will be a very long stun duration.
Agreed. That could have been one of the options. Personally, right now, RRQ, they're just picking their poison. They know that Chang'e, for a fact, is going to be up on the table. Evos is not going to ban out the Lolita for the most part. They're going to get the Valier into the second rotation. I love that, but I kind of feel like they could have held it up. It's one of those things, it's a give and take, but they lock in the Lolita to take away the counter from Chang'e, and now RRQ needs to come up with an answer for this. They need something that's either playmaking, so Kaja feels right here. It feels kind of right, but what are you going to put into that off lane? And my guess, I don't know, it could be the Granger, it could be the carry that's looking pretty good here as well.
I'll go for the Granger if I were them though. Like, so far, very high win ratios throughout the tournament for very good reasons. Very safe laning phase, very good sort of the growth rate in towards that late game as well. RRQ, 2 picks in hand. You talk about the Kaja. Yep, this feels right, but it seems like the mind's telling them no.
Oh, looks like they are going to be locking in the Cho first. Oh, did they? Okay, they didn't miss out their picks. Woo! Thank God. Woo! They got the Granger as well as the Cho. All right, at least they have something playmakery, as I was saying. The Cho fits that build. That seems good. Now Evos want to round down their composition. They are still missing, assuming Xborg, well, I mean, Xborg is being flexed here. Let's see what Evos wants to do with their final pick. Do they want to go for the counter pick? Do they want to lock in the another tank for themselves and let Xborg do his own work?
They need a playmaker. Now I'm looking at a really tame Tiger right now. They just need to have that extra bite in this sort of scenario where they need that high damage output at the same time, having enough mobility as well.
You know what? Lock in that Kaja. Oh wow, Kaja straight away. Okay, caught me off there. I was about to say they might want to consider getting the Badang as well and kind of putting
all the number of fans of Evos Legends, because you saw the stadium. A lot of them came in with full swag of jerseys,
full swag,
headbands, what else?
Flags,
drums, you name it, they have it. I'm not too sure. Like, what do they not have? But RRQ, I'm pretty sure $400,000, they can equip themselves even with more merchandise.
Even more swag to bring into the next one.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm excited to see how this game plays out, as Aura is going to be on the bot side by himself. Masha getting impressed on the top side. They're going to be A-okay for now. But so far, a lot of respect going to both sides, because I kind of expected RRQ to try and make a play. And, oh no!
Oh, wow.
Liam stole away the buff!
Well, call the police because we got a team right here. And here comes lots of flicker coming into the table.
Oh my gosh, he took Retribution. He stole it with a Retribution.
Okay, that is dirty. I mean, who would have thought? Like, well, definitely Liam don't really need that flicker anyways, because that tank will not be heavily focused as compared to the rest of these units. But huge defense system going on for Evos Legends as they try to protect that side, and they lose out on the Revo Crab as well. That is very rich Grok in this game.
Wait, what's going on here? Who's the real carry this time round? Is it Grok or is it Lemon? I can't figure it out. But so far, RRQ are slowly getting ahead, but the next upcoming Lords, they have to be very, very scared of this Grok. That Power Nature has a high base damage, and not to mention, with Retribution as well, he's not going to be able to be locked out. He can kind of just walk in and be like, yoink, that's my Lord.
He's going to yoink in even more camps as we see him rotating across and towards the mid lane as well, setting things off as we see RRQ just pulling a lot of triggers right here. Mouse is going to be chasing over onto Rek. Early game, yep, lot of massage of chemicals. Well, hoping that the members of Evos Legends could actually respond to this to really get Luminaire. Now on that, Lolita gets knocked up in the air. Liam will not be able to actually commit further than that.
Yeah, this is where, you know, the breaking point has begun. Somebody needs to make something happen. Luminaire gets disarmed. Sin has to pull on backwards, but wait a minute. Gutharu might be in a little bit of trouble. Luckily, he was able to roll out of it with the Death Sonata to the top side of the map as that last Insanity kind of misses.
Yeah, I would say that there's still more chances intact for both of these guys, but look at Luminaire alongside with Rek. This is Sin, or is having enough wave clear advantage. Now back to the drive while we go. Donkey going in for the flicker as well, but that is the grab right in front of it. First blood handed over to RRQ as we see Liam also getting chunked out, and Lawyer can he run? Last Insanity! 1 for 1.
1 for 1, pretty good. They kill the Grok. Now they don't have to worry about someone jacking away the turtle this time around, but they're gonna go back into their lanes. Sin was able to break the top tier 1. That's pretty good considering everything that has happened.
Now consider this done as RRQ open things wide, and only the mid lane will be the tier 1 still standing for Evos Esports. Evos Legends, of course, slowly trying to actually scale up in terms of momentum. They still need to farm up, but Sid not really giving them enough time. That's going to be one knockup onto one. Liam don't really have that opportunity for that wall charge.
Pretty good play coming in from RRQ, to be honest. They get ahead with that 2-turret lead in their pocket. Now, even though they did lose 1-1, they were trading 1-1. That didn't seem too good. Oh no, Juan, he's taking quite a bit of damage here. He has to kind of sidestep it, but the AoE is really, really powerful, especially in the early stages of the game. And he doesn't even have items, but Luminaire takes a little bit of hits from the third hit of the Jukundo. The rest of the team kind of peel backwards as RRQ trying to maintain control over this river on the top side.
I think they want to get this turtle. They definitely could just start it from this point onwards, because the rest of the team for Evos Legends are occupying the bottom side. They are prioritizing on towards that tower instead, so they will lose this one out as RRQ now gets the first turtle.
Yeah, they're going to continue to maintain their dominance here as Evos Legends have shifted their attention from the top side to the bottom side. They want to go for the next turtle, most likely, but Sin is taking quite a bit of damage here. Going on the all-in against Aura, but that might not be a good idea. Down to the bot side, they lock down. Donkey does catch. Ranger through, might be going down. One more hit. Numenon Blast to try and disengage the team. Vin is trying to go into the back line. They get a good kick onto Donkey, but Donkey still has plenty of health. He should be able to make it out of there. Gets chunked out. Ooh, the power of nature doesn't exactly land. Great lightning bombs.
Great work coming out of the members of RRQ. Now, the Luminaire is just going to be absorbing a little bit of that heat. Same goes to Lemon as well. Of course, for RRQ, still 2-2, but in terms of gold, they have definitely had a huge leap after getting so many of all these objectives. They got the turtle check. Same goes to the 2 towers, top side and bottom side. Now, what they can possibly do is go in with the dragon, going in with a huge shot as well. Donkey makes it out alive as this kind of moves backwards. Evos Esports, and they are just slowly coming across and towards the mid lane. They know that there's enough pressure coming from the leader, trying to go for the catch against Luminaire as well. Evos Legends still hanging on this sort of battle there. Aura buying Bloodless Axe.
I've never seen a game so tense before. Both sides showing a lot of respect. They're not just going ham and trading for the sake of trading. They are calculated. They lock down Vin. Vin shouldn't pose, and Jukundo's on out of there. Donkey has to try and kind of peel away the wave. Guardian's barrier comes up to kind of put some space in between them, get a little bit of damage down, and the chip continues as Sin scales into the top side.
Vin almost getting a little bit of suppression. As we know, Divine Judgment could lock him down, but of course, if they do slide off in time, then too bad for him. Since he's going to be facing off against Aura, that's insanely being utilized, so he will still be pretty much safe. But now, Changer, does she have that meter shower to just stop this wave pushing in RRQ on that second attempt on that turtle?
Ice Queen's one just being purchased by one here. That's going to be a huge buy. And same as Lemon, both of them are trying to get ahead as possible. Donkey's in a lot of trouble. He has to get on out of there. The Destinata has to almost get his kill. Fire, he actually lands it in. Now they're trying to turn this around. RRQ get the first initial kill. One takes quite a bit of damage here. Numenon Blast secures them. Another kill. Finn goes down. He flickers into the brush. He survives. Aura tries to join the fight. Way of the Dragon gets the initial kick. Finn needs to get on out of there. Something needs to die from the side of RRQ, and it's going to be the Grok.
And the Grok will fall out. The last inside being popped, but the mid lane has to be crushed out as well. Rex, Reg, and Kion has that win-win condition. No matter what, it's that sort of 50-50 that they take when they get that 51%.
Yeah, this is just a solid game coming into this. Evos Legends, they're biding their time. They're trading 1 for 1. And now the score hasn't really changed too much. Turtle in control of Evos' territory, but this could be really risky.
Vin sliding at the back, trying to actually get a little bit of crashes here. Aura does pop his last insanity, but instead, look at the trade out there. Sin, one more shot, and it's a killing spree for the expert, and more fights ensue as we see RRQ here. Numenon Blast, and can take over on the Liam as well, but can Evos proceed? And Luminaire getting taken down for a double kill on Tuturu.
Wow, that was a really good Guardian's Barrier there. It kind of blocked off the rest of Evos from going forward. Both Juan and Rek didn't want to loop around to maybe look for a kill because that will put them out of position. They were just out of range, which is kind of unfortunate if I have to say so myself.
I would definitely say that's definitely not so fortunate for them at all. Now, heading into its 8 minutes and a half in terms of kills. It's really close for both sides.
Yeah.
But that's one kill being given away in that previous battle right there where Evos Legends had to just let that Lolita pass by. Well, what can they do?
I mean, more importantly, the goalie developed by RRQ, we've seen this before. Ooh, Lemon forcing out the black shoes straight away, but more importantly, RRQ have secured more objectives, which in fact has given them quite a decent lead over Evos Legends, and Evos weren't able to recover the last time from it, so based on that alone, they might be able to catch them off guard. Evos, hopefully they can come back into this game.
Well, definitely going on a little bit of that relapse for a moment, and as for some of all these players here, we're looking at the Granger here with the endless battle, and they are just scaling off the charts. This is going to be Luminaire bringing out the shield, trying to go in for a little bit more commitment, a little bit of positioning, not really favoring the side of RRQ. Pretty much a huge split as we see a little bit of a dancing lord in between. They are still looking to stop Finn, and Dark Shoes being utilized there by Lemon, with Donkey not really fully committing to this. But here comes Aura there, trying to actually chunk down the health. Sin still have another bar to go, and here comes Donkey as well as Luminaire.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're committing to this. Liam doesn't have the power of nature. I'm not too sure why they didn't want to yank it back and get the free kill. Tuturu, that's a great. That's another. Donkey gets caught.
Whoa!
Thunder Cadell's not enough. Finn is taking so much damage here, but they're able to do it. Flicker into Numenon Blast. He makes it out with 1 HP, and now Evos have to pull back. They gave away the kill. They prioritize trying to get Tuturu a little too much.
Donkey, the best tank we've ever seen, falling flat with Tuturu, just landing that critical shot, bringing down that Kanja, and why? Rex Rico Keon at least gets one more, and we saw that the last was What in the world was that damage output coming from that Death Sonata?
That was scary. Oh, looks like Vin trying to make a play there. The arrival coming in early by the X-Borg. He has nothing to do top side, therefore he is going down to bot side to hopefully keep it in check.
Now checking every single lane as they go. Chang'er protecting that top side, which means that RRQ will send members in towards the Lord section. And they're already being the first line of defense for Evos Legends. Slowly getting themselves into the H rush. That's going to be Donkey coming in with the Shadow Mask. This is a perfect catch for them as they manage to actually get them low. But
no way!
No!
Oh, thank God. Oh my God. I never thought he would have made it out of there. Vin should have definitely died. I thought he got super, super lucky at the end there. He was playing that absolutely well, canceling into the Shunpo very, very quickly after the third hit of the Jakundo. But my god, Aura is in a lot of trouble. He's pulled back. He doesn't have the Firaga armor, and Juan can actually turn this around. He has the Meteor Shower, and there he is. He gets 2 kills up on the top side, but that's not going to be enough for RRQ to lose their lead because they are still 7k ahead.
Well, at least they draw the line between the kills, and they needed a Chang'e to be right in front of Masha. So they found that answer to this solution. Well, I definitely contradicted myself for a moment, but here comes Luminaire, just getting that shield up, and Donkey!
Shut down!
The disrespect! You can't walk up that far. Now Lemon's in trouble. He had to use the black shoes as well as the flicker to get on out of there. Luminaire very close to dying, forcing out the flicker as well. Vin got pretty close, but Donkey ain't gonna let him go. Rek as well as Juan, a great Guardian's Bearer coming up. The chemical refinement coming in from Rek, but it's just not enough distance for him to commit to that fight.
Well, Evos Legends, I can see they are here to take this game. They are here to prove every one of these guys, RRQ, that they can beat them for the second time coming if they were to come back onto this upper bracket. Well, there's no more brackets. There's only the grand finals for them to fix their eyes on to claim their throne. Aura once more. Oh, Sin going in.
He doesn't win this. He doesn't win this. He forces out the flicker for Sin. He has to turn off his passive or at least hit something for the Sin. But Juan is there to cut him off. Another kill going on for Evos Legends. RRQ is starting to crumble.
RRQ slowly losing the plot right here. Vin, every single time he goes in for a fight, he will be picked up at least. And Luminaire getting tankier and tankier. And Donkey was just one of the baits right out there, just waiting for that perfect Divine Judgment. Now that they've already flushed off some members of RRQ, it's their turn to make a move. Here comes it, going in with great knock up in the air. And here comes the rest of the members going in for the chase as well, trying to take down Vin as Vin takes on to 3. And Evos Legends will be able to take it down for that mega kill, going in the hands of Juan. Juan still looking for more. Tuturu forced away, and 3 members are out from RRQ.
Well played coming in from Evos Legends here. I don't think anybody realizes that, but Juan and Aura are really far ahead. They're 4-0. As long as Luminaire blocks Tuturu's Death Sonata with that Guardian's Bulwark, he is going to be considered the MVP.
We are speaking of MVPs right now, and Evos Legends seem like they have found one in the forms of Aura as well as Juan. These tag team, they do not seem to be that sort of perfect combo if you think of it that way.
Wait a minute.
Formula.
Did Juan just buy a Wind Talker?
Yes, he did.
Why did he buy a Wind Talker? Wait, what's going on here? Hold up.
Talker Chang'e in the grand finals. Let's digest this for a little bit. In what scenario should this be brought out?
Why? Does he get the immediate Wind Talker proc off of his auto attacks? Like, what's going on? Like, I can't understand.
Donkey.
Oh, Donkey! He actually goes in. He gets kicked back with the way of the dragon. Luminous Lord is knocking onto that tier 2. He breaks. They trade 1 for nothing. Thunderbell has just been purchased by the Granger. He's going to be huge. Topside, Aura is going to be going down.
RRQ.
He's in a lot of trouble. Vin is making it all happen as the 2 fights happen at the same time. Sin can't actually get ahead. Luminaire is trying to block his way. Vin's in trouble. He's taking too much damage. He flickers. He gets hit with a 3rd hit. Luminaire is able to pull it through 2 for 1. Evos Legends are walking through. Aura has done it. They're breaking through to the inhibitors.
My goodness! Evos now will break down the inhibitor, and Evos Legends escorting this wave. It's all down to 1. They got it! The Turu is down! Only down to Sin. They are trying to do the Antigalo.
No.
This might just be Game 7 coming in the way. Evos Legends, they're bringing this game and 1 away to finish things up. We are going in Game 7. Evos Legends!
Oh my god. No way! Evos Legends off of 1 mistake from RRQ. Take the bait, take the 6 hook, line, and sink. Evos Legends now bring it to Game 7.